Hey, what makes a bad society and it causes inflation and all sorts of things? You see it overseas with people stealing and reselling in different ways, but causes problems because they need to get it from a place that needs to buy and make money, right? So in the end, stealing and reselling it from a place they want to have some money saved up after they've used it on drugs or whatever they do to make that place again. Otherwise, they won't have to steal from it, right? Oh, what people do out there all the time, eh? But do you know the groups that, like some people want to put it out for free, like a Nikola Tesla, and then you have these assholes, rich people. They're always rich people. That's why we've got to sort them out, okay, people? They come in and ruin it for everybody, like a bad guy. So too good, he thinks, and too rich, right, is a bad thing. And a bad guy, because the richest people, are happy to debate it, are the biggest, baddest dudes of them all, right? If you want to find them, they're in that little 1% sector. So it's not too hard to actually trace down some things if you really want to look. But they've got so much tricks and dandics that you can't, right? And protection, as they call it, right? Loopholes and lawyers and shit. Ugh. But anyway, who knows these people who get newspapers that are free and then tries to resell them? Right? How many people like that are you seeing now around the world that are copycats, as they can say it in some other way? They try to steal something that's free, someone else is doing, but then they're going to go, push him out of the way. They don't see the free. It's over here for 50 cents now. It's not free anymore. I've taken over. It's like a gangster thing, isn't it? You'll know something because that's what it is. And they make it worse from what it was. The dude that stole electricity, you don't have the free wireless, they haven't got to sort out. Nikola Tesla would have moved on from that, but he went in a bit of a circle to make sure he's clean and kept what he wanted to know and stuff like that. But he could have solved a lot of other things if people were willing to connect with him instead of bullying and making up stories about what his technology could have done. Well, all technology could be negative or positive. We discussed that, including the dickhead that did that to him and then created a electricity way of doing the exact same thing you did anyway. It doesn't matter. If you want to do wrong, you can create it. It's easy to do wrong. But yeah, why are we seeing this all around the world? You let me know in comments who you know close to you that is like that, and you give them the shame face. You look at them, give them that face where you're upset. You go and ask them, why do you do that? And I'll bet you they'll give you, like I'm going to say, I'm going to give you the gun thing, as these cool people like to say and laugh with their crew. Where was their guy? And he's dead now. I have to say, what have they got to say besides being greedy and evil? I bet you they'll have to admit it to you. That's how you find out who they are, right? That's how you get them to admit things. You go, you're going to change or you're going to keep going? That's where you know where they're up to, right? And what they're willing to do. It's like quitting. First step of quitting is to first call the hotline or to talk about it. And without that, there's no steps of quitting. Right? So you need the first step, because you can't just skip it, because unless you have been brainwashed, you can do that one. So if you don't do the real steps, you can just be brainwashed, like a spell kind of thing. And if that was true, that wouldn't be a good thing, would it? But anyway, I thought I'd chuck that out. Who do you know that likes to take free shit and make money out of it and push them to the side, push the product to the side, and all that kind of thing? You let me know, and you'll talk about some now overseas about that thief thing. Chuck them in there. Why not? Put some comments up. I don't care. If they're basic, I probably wouldn't comment on it. I do that when I go look through other people's comments. I'm like, they're all the same thing. There's no use commenting on them. They're pretty basic. It's common sense. I find they're just blabbing. But if there's something there, whack it in there. You might just get a surprise comment back if people are still videoing and pasting. But have a good one.